What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be going over all the rumors about the new iPhone 14. So let's begin with the video now. Welcome to Search Tech. Our mission is to help you get the most out of your tech through reviews and tutorials. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell to get notified when we release a new video. And there's also going to be useful links below in the description covering everything that we discuss in this video. With that being said, let's get right into it. So in this video, we collected details on what to expect from the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, and will be divided in sections. First, we're going to go over a summary of the whole video, and then we will talk about the design, the camera improvements, and we will talk about the chipset, storage, and release date as well. So each fall, Apple introduces new iPhone models, and 2022 will be no exception. We're expecting 4 new iPhones in 6.1 and 6.7 inch sizes. Those 2 iPhone models will be standard and more affordable models called the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 14 Max as we are used to, while the other 2 will be the higher end Pro models called the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. As with the iPhone 13 Pro lineup, in 2022 we're expecting a 6.1 and a 6.7 iPhone Pro and Pro Max respectively. The rumors suggest that there will be some major design differences between the iPhone 14 Pro models and the standard iPhone 14 models because Apple is introducing changes to the Face ID camera. So now let's go over about the details on the design. So rather than a notch, Apple is going to go with a smaller set of cutouts. Originally, rumors said that Apple would introduce a single circular hole punch cutout to accommodate the front-facing camera, but subsequent information indicates there won't be a single cutout. Apple is likely adding 2, and the display analyst Ross Young expects to see a both pill-shaped cutout and a circular cutout. The circular cutout will likely house the Face ID dot projector, and the pill-shaped cutout will include the front camera, Face ID, and possibly other components. Apple may also be planning to put some of the Face ID hardware under the iPhone's display, which will cut down on the size of the cutouts that are needed and will leave more available screen space on the front of the device, but it's not yet clear if this will happen. Now if we go over the display, the 2 iPhone 14 Pro models will continue to support 120Hz ProMotion display, and rumors suggest ProMotion is likely to continue to be feature limited to the more expensive iPhone models. Though some rumors have suggested that 120Hz refresh rates could be added to all iPhone 14 models, display analyst Ross Young believes that this isn't going to happen because of the display availability issues. The iPhone 14 Pro models are expected to look like the iPhone 13 Pro models with the same flat edge design, but in addition to the display changes, there will be updates to the body design. Leaker John Prosser claims that Apple will introduce a thicker chassis with no rear camera bump. The lenses and LED flash will allegedly be flush with the rear glass for a non-protruding camera design that hasn't been used since the early days of the iPhone. Along with the flush camera, the iPhone 14 models could feature round volume buttons that look similar to the buttons from the iPhone 14 and iPhone 5 models, and redesigned speaker and microphone grills with elongated mesh cutouts rather than individual holes at the bottom of the device. And about the size options, there will be no 5.4-inch iPhone in 2022 because Apple is doing away with the mini line following lackluster sales. Apple's upcoming 14 Pro models could come with a high-end titanium design, according to an investor report from JP Morgan Chase. Apple has used titanium for the Apple Watch, but this would mark the first time that the material has been used for an iPhone. Titanium is more scratch resistant and is stronger than both steel and aluminum, plus it's more corrosion resistant as well. As far as the camera improvements, all of the 2022 iPhones could see improvements to the ultra-wide camera, and Apple is expected to introduce improvements to the telephoto lens on iPhone 14 Pro models. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo says that Apple will upgrade the telephoto camera from a 6-element lens to a 7-element lens, and the 48-megapixel camera in the iPhone 14 Pro models will also be able to take 12-megapixel shots, likely through a process known as pixel binding. Pixel binding merged data from multiple smaller pixels on the camera's image sensor into one of the super pixel for improved low light sensitivity. Now if we talk about the chip, each new iteration of the iPhone comes with an updated A-series chip, and for the iPhone 14 Pro we're expecting Apple's A16 chip. The next generation A-series chip designed for the iPhone 14 Pro models will reportedly be built on TSMC NP4 process, which the company says is the third major enhancement of the 5nm family. As far as the RAM goes, according to analyst Jeff Pu, the iPhone 14 Pro models will feature 6GB of RAM, which is the same amount of RAM available in the iPhone 13 Pro models. Rumors out of the Chinese supply suggest that the iPhone 14 Pro models will offer 8GB of RAM, to match the Samsung Galaxy S22. So it's not yet quite clear how much memory we can expect. Now if we talk about the storage, with the iPhone 13 Pro models, Apple added a new 1TB storage tier, and rumors suggest that with the iPhone 14 upgrade, Apple could increase that even further to 2TB. And this rumor comes from a source that is not always accurate. However, so it should be viewed with some skepticism until backed up by another reliable source. Now, one of the strongest rumors as well is that there will be no physical SIM slot. The iPhone 14 and 14 Pro models may launch without a physical SIM slot. With Apple transitioning to an eSIM only design, Apple is allegedly advising major US carriers to prepare for the launch of eSIM only smartphones by 2022, which suggests some iPhone 14 models may be the first to come without a SIM slot. And if you're wondering about the date, Apple is expected to introduce the iPhone 14 models at an event that's likely to be held in September 2022. If Apple follows previous launch timelines, Apple supplier Foxconn allegedly began trial production of the iPhone 14 Pro in February, suggesting the device design has been finalized as well. Alright everyone, so that's all we have for the rumors on the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro. If you got some valuable information out of this video, don't forget to give it a like and also leave a comment down below on what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications every time we post a new video. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.